This week on Not Your Average Fangirls.
Also known as someone who wants to be a part of the big titty gang. We'll see. We'll see if he gets
how
there.
that goes.
I doubt that.
Terica.
Chen is engaged in having a baby? What? Also, BTS has done it yet again. Join us as we discuss our thoughts on Black Swan, as well as more rookies taking the world by storm. Check it out.
Hello, everybody. We are Not Your Average Fangirls. Back with another week of K-popness. It's your girl Kat, and I would just like to formally announce to the world that Han Sung-woo has an Instagram. Yes, Han Sung-woo has an Instagram, and if you want to know what it is, it's W_O_O_Y_A. Thank you. Follow him. Send him love. Send him thirst traps. I don't care. Just send him beautiful things. Support my boy. Okay. Also, Hangul and Dohyun also have Instagrams. Yes.
Hey guys, it's Cynthia, and I also have a formal announcement. I miss Oneness. Shocker.
Oh my god.
Gasped in Spanish.
Oh, you don't even have to say that, Carolina. You can just gasp, and you would be gasping.
You're right.
Hello, everyone. It's Terica, and there have been rumors of an NCT tour this summer on my timeline, and I am ready.
Woo! Yes, please. OT21, let's go.
Right.
I wish.
Imagine. Oh
No. Again,
Yes.
poor Mark.
Oh.
He don't have to do Dream no more. He's okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, whoa. If he's going to be a part of this, we got to get Mark Lee on at least one Dream song. He be all right.
And hello, everybody. This is Carolina. I am having severe post-concert depression after seeing 17. I miss them. I miss my small little man, strong little man, Woozy.
Who obviously skips legs day.
Yep, he does.
Chicken legs.
Oh my gosh, he really does.
He tiny.
But yo, I saw that video of him taking that girl's phone, and I said, "Oh!"
Listen, I have before. Yeah, exactly. Before we continue with this, I want to say, girl, you lucky, because let me tell you, that man does not give fan service to nobody. He be in his own little world the whole time.
Maybe he's a changed man. He said 2020. New year,
new me.
Hopefully, New Year leg day.
Lucy said, you know what? I guess I'll give some crumbs to these girls. I'm just like, wow. Couldn't be me crumbs. 2 years ago. Wow, thanks.
You're right, but you like that he ignores you.
It's a thing for our friend group. The only one whose faves don't ignore them is Cynthia, and that's because, I mean, look at her.
She's hot.
But
no, you guys are hot. Shut up.
It's like a thing. Carolina, okay. It's like a thing. I recently went to Ace. June ignored me. Everyone else paid attention to me. Carolina, 17. Woozy always ignores her. Everyone else pays attention to her.
Even got 7 did that. You know the amount of love I got from J Bum when I was in LA? Nowhere to be found. I'm like, excuse me,
bitch. The only reason J Bum paid attention to me.
Well, that's because you scared the fuck out of him.
He's probably just terrified.
The only reason J Bum paid attention to me is because he had to speak to me because I was his partner.
He didn't have to speak to you.
Yeah, bitch.
It's been like,
Do not knock that exchange that happened, okay? It was beautiful, and it happened, and you take it.
Oh, no, I loved it. But I'm saying, like, when it comes to J-Bum, he don't pay no attention to my ass. Even at, like, high touches when I'm right in front of him, I'm like, JB, I love you. He's like, thanks, bitch. And then I hear the next girl like, JB, and he's like, oh, hey. And I'm like, what the heck? I'm just, here.
Oh, please, JB watched me fucking fall to my death, and he laughed.
You're right.
Yeah, he doesn't care. He does not care.
Yeah, he saw Terica almost fall too, and him and Bam Bam both left.
Right. Yeah.
They really did.
Wow, that was such a good time.
Oh, sure they
You know who else was having a good time? Y'all, Chen was having a good time.
Oh my god, this is the best news ever.
So good that the bed squeaking noises in the intro of Tempo made it into the song because boy was
having a
bumping
time that he burst with happiness and created a child.
Literally burst with happiness.
Yep. What we're trying to say is that Chen is getting married and he's having a baby.
Woo! Not only is he getting married, he said, "Guess what, bitch." So this is what he did, all right? He said, hey, Hey y'all, long time no see. How is everybody? Hope you're doing well. Hope the exams are good. I'm getting married, BT dubs. Also, my future wife, yeah, she's pregnant. So, okay.
Yep.
Bye.
And then
Yep.
on top of that,
And that
the
was
next day, the next day, he was like, oh my God, so funny, even funnier story. We got married today. It's crazy.
Oh, that was confirmed.
We got married today, and also in like 2 months, I'm gonna be a father. It's not like she's newly pregnant. It's like it's been happening. Like it's been a thing.
Ooh.
We aren't sure.
Well,
if
yeah, what
he got
has been
married.
confirmed as far as like how far along she is and like
Nobody
if they got married, that thing,
knows.
right? Okay.
No, yeah. They just know that like she's pregnant for sure, but
It's
then
just
like
funnier to say it that way because I think it's hilarious if that's the actual truth.
I think that's hilarious.
Same.
What's even more hilarious is the petition that's going around to like kick him out of EXO so that way they won't become the dad idols. I was like, only one member is gonna have a
supposed
kid.
to die then, like right after, like before they get married and shit.
I'm saying these fans are crazy, honestly. Like, but I want to give props to international XOLs because they have been
And anyone with common
petitioning.
sense.
Yep, they've been
Literally.
petitioning for SM to do something against all of these like haters in Korea and things like that. And you know, even a lot of like Super Junior fans are like, you know, speaking up about it and kind of saying like, I hope that what happened with Super Junior doesn't happen with EXO. Because honestly, like their business is their business. Like, girl, he probably has been dating this girl for how long now that they're gonna get married? You know, he hasn't missed any of his schedules.
Yeah.
So please, your
But I
argument is not valid.
But like the funny thing was one of the comebacks like one of the like quote unquote fans said was just like, oh, so now you're just spending your money on diapers and baby food? I'm like, yes, because you do have to feed and change your child. That is
Yep.
part
Exactly.
of being a parent.
One,
So, yeah,
one
he is.
Korean fan I saw though that was hilarious and it was retweeted all on my timeline was a Sehun fan site, and basically this girl, she was like, oh, congratulations to Chen, and then this Chen fan site replied to her and she was like, how will you feel if Sehun like gets married and announced that he was having a children? She was like, fine. She was like, what, do you think I expected him to marry me? And I was like, damn.
Ooh, good. See? I'm glad that at least there's some people with common sense. Like, come on.
Well, because there's one, like, I guess she's, like, kind of, like, a famous, like, Chin stan, and, like, her name on their little fan cafe, whatever, is, like, Chin's wife.
Yeah.
And she wrote, like, a letter, and she signed it Chin's ex-wife, and she's just like, I'm happy that you're so happy, but I'm sad that we got divorced. It was super cute. I'm like, yeah, see, like, that's fun, like, to joke around like that. Like, she's not mad, and... like, apparently, like, she's, like, a huge...
Yeah,
Chin
she's,
fan.
like,
So I'm
super
like,
known. Yeah.
Because I know the moment that the news broke, 2 fan sites for him closed right away.
Yeah.
Like, that's it. And I'm just like,
Instantly.
bye, good riddance, go away then.
And then there was
Like,
another fan site of his that closed years and years ago that came back and was like, oh, congratulations. I guess she got married too and like had kids and stuff. And she was like, congratulations. Now we can be parents together. I was like, oh, that's so cute.
Oh, that's so cute.
I want to be a fan site for his fiance / wife, whatever, if they're married and their baby.
I know that's
Like,
so
what I wanna
nosy.
do.
I know it's so nosy, but I really want to know what she looks like because like he's the type of guy that like the girl he would like date is like super cutesy and like super like adorable. And I'm like, I just want to see what she looks like.
Tiny and all pregnant
I
and
know.
cute.
I just want to see what she looks like. I know that's super nosy of me, but like,
No, I don't care. I want to know all her secrets. I was just like, how did you secure love
The bag.
and the bag at
Literally.
the same time? Because I need advice.
I'm saying.
I saw Terika's tweet saying like I want her to write an article on how she did it.
it's literally
Like,
I
I need
do, like,
the
I want
steps.
to have, like, I want to interview her. Like, forget her husband. So,
You're right.
I want to interview her. I want to become her best friend. And then we could, like, hang out and get dinner together. And then she'll introduce me to all her friends. And then he'll introduce me to all his friends. And then I'll get, like, to meet Johnny. And then we'll get and then I'll write an article about how to secure love and the bag.
All at the same time.
All at the
Amazing.
same time. Like, we're all helping each other. It's great.
like the girl ain't even an idol, and she got her first and her second win in the matter of like.
Ooh. Listen, I just want to know because, like, you know, we always say, like, oh, these idols probably have, like, wives and kids and, like, girlfriends for years and years. So this just tells us that it's true. Like, come on. Now I'm going to need everybody to just be like, hi, we're dating. Hi, we're dating.
Dio is at home with
I
his
just want to
wife.
know the tea. I don't care.
I know Dio is at home with
Yep.
his wife, and there are 6 kids. Like, reading the article like, oh shit, we're supposed to tell people about this shit. Oh,
right.
damn.
The jokes. Oh my god, the jokes have been the best part of this whole situation.
Same.
Like it's been so funny.
I love it, but again, I hate that there's some people that feel so entitled that they're just like, oh no, you have to leave the group now. I'm just like, my dude,
You know,
like,
EXO
what do you
probably
expect?
laughing. The EXO's probably laughing.
yeah.
Chanyeol's probably like, don't worry, as long as I'm here, they ain't going nowhere. They ain't going
They're
nowhere.
excited to be uncles, I bet. I'd be excited.
Same. I
But
bet you
then
they're so
and then you look at it.
excited.
It was there was a clip of like Suho with him at a concert, like hugging him and things, and now everybody's like, oh my god, like they
Makes
knew.
sense, yeah.
It makes sense of why they were like that with him. I feel like they probably heard the news that day, and I just think it's beautiful. I feel like it's just funny, all the memes too of saying like Baekhyun, Chanyeol, Sehun like babysitting the kid, and it's gonna be like a mess. Like
The
it's
one
gonna
where
be
like the guy's like rocking the rocker and then the baby's in his arms and like, looking for the kid.
No,
The
my
amount of people
favorite-
that were so confused when the news broke, people were like, oh my god, Chin is pregnant? And I was like, wait, what? And then someone thought that Chunla from Dream was like getting married and pregnant. Someone was like, isn't he like 12?
oh my god.
I was like, people are great. I love the internet.
Yo, it was the funniest one for me was the one of like Sehun. I don't know if you guys have seen the clip where it's like the guy is like making fun of like reality shows and it's like a baby and the guy is like, I don't like the way he's looking at me.
Yes! That was my favorite one.
Creamy.
He was just like, I've known you like since middle school. You've known him for what, maybe a
year?
Wow, this is exciting. We're getting an EXO baby, y'all.
I
This is
know.
great.
I would never have thought it would be EXO that would like.
Oh, I knew it would, but I just didn't think it'd be Chen. I thought it would be like Suho or Dio.
Dio, yeah.
Yeah.
Same.
Well, Dio's still on the raps, you know.
Or we
Yeah,
think.
right.
Another celebratory news, SF9. Yes, SF9 got their first win
And their second
win. So, yes.
The second
With
one
good
was
guys.
super, like, the first one was, like, ATs against SF9, and on Twitter was a huge fucking thing. Like, huge fucking thing.
Yeah,
Oh my god, yeah.
It was fucking everywhere. I was just like, I'm fine with whoever wins. I love them both. I'm a fantasy and I'm an ATD. I love this. Whoever gets it.
It was nice not having to
Yes.
be a part of any drama on my timeline. Like, for once, this didn't involve anything with me. I was like, yes!
But yeah, SF9 did come out on top. But the second one was cuter for me. I felt like because they were up against Red Velvet and they just completely did not expect to win, like, whatsoever.
Nope.
And they were like,
You could see it in their face.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could see it in their face. And we're just like, what?
They're like,
Like,
"Us?"
no way.
But
Yeah.
I'm actually super happy for them because SF9 has been around for what, 4 years? 3 years? 4 years now?
Since 2016, I think.
2016, right?
Yeah. Because we saw them at KCON.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aw.
It's been a long time coming, so I'm really happy
Yeah.
that they got. And I mean, Good
Yeah.
Guy is a bop, so
It's so
yes.
good.
It's a good song, yeah.
Well, Terica, you mentioned KCON. Well, KCON dropped their dates for New York and LA, and for KCON all around the world. So a lot of people are kind of mad about the dates
Why?
because not for New York because June is still like. So
Summer.
basically so for New York, the dates are June 12th to the 14th. And then for LA, it's August 27th till the 30th.
They pushed it back a lot.
Yes, so they pushed them back and people are complaining. A lot of them are complaining because by August 27th, they're back in school.
Yep.
So they can't go.
Oh, okay.
But it makes me question, why they pushed the dates. But honestly, it's probably availability.
Yeah, it's probably artist availability.
And also, like, when you think about it, like, it's usually the main things happen on the weekend. Like, Thursday and Friday are, like, the convention-y things, and then, like, Saturday and Sunday are the shows. So, you ain't got school on Saturday and Sunday, you'll be fine.
Exactly. So,
But I mean,
there's
I'm
that.
I'm not saying everyone does this or whatever, and I'm not condoning it, but I'm like, the half of the people who talk about how they skip school for comebacks, like, you should be able to skip school for a concert. I'd rather, like, skip school for
same.
a weekend concert and not show up on Monday than, like,
Yeah.
a comeback. Like, you can watch a music video for 5 minutes and then you just miss the whole day.
While we're talking about KCON, they did release their little survey saying who you want there. And if you're listening right now, you should definitely,
You wanna, just put Not Your Average
Shameless
Fangirls
plug.
in there.
in that guest appearance, just put Not Your Average Fangirls. And if you want to see any panels with podcasts in it, like, please just write that on there, but put our names on guests because we would love to go to KCON, and
I mean, we'll be there anyway.
Exactly, but fresh faces, fresh faces and fresh like outlooks and things like that. So
yeah, I'll wear my good highlight, y'all. I got it.
But yeah, just to change things up and have new people, because like the everyone that comes are like everyone's great, like it's cool to see your favorite actors every year, but it's also like
let's get some fresh
shot, man.
Yep, let's get some fresh faces, y'all. So when you submit your survey, and if you don't know, they give you 3 spaces and you're just like, wow, I only have 2. Well, think of us for that last spot.
Yeah. Or just fill us in on all 3 spaces.
Literally.
Whatever you prefer. Yep.
Whatever floats your imaginary boat.
Whatever floats your boat.
Some other great news. Mr. Lee Hang-gyo and Mr. Nam Do-hyun have announced their fan meeting. Well, they had a V-Live, and they were like, if we get 100 million hearts, we're going to have a fan meeting. I'm assuming they're going to debut as a duo. It's just, And if not, they're going to debut in a group that MBK puts together. MBK, just release them from the vault. Like, let them do what they want to do. Because no matter whatever type of money they going to get you going to need.
You right?
Yikes.
Listen, take advantage of it right now. And what other trainees you got? Put them in a group together. Let's go.
Throw us in there. Fuck it.
Right? I'll be in a group behind you. We'll be the next card. Let's go.
We'll do the visuals.
But I'm super excited to see what they're going to do because they're so cute. You could tell, like, they're just so adorable. And even their V-Live, it was so, like, they were so shook that so many people were there. And I'm just like, excuse me? Like, we're literally on a mission to get a rebrand of X1. Hello, 1X. The mission still stands.
He said so fresa.
1X.
Oh, my God.
Armies, are you ready? Because BTS gonna have the comeback stage on James Corden. Yes!
And if we don't get carpool karaoke, what was the point? I don't care if you have to get a party bus, a limo, or what. Make it happen.
If I don't see John Cena meeting BTS, what's the fucking point?
I'm saying he deserves it.
He deserves it.
He really does.
After what he did in that one show, like, in the James Corden show, like, I know, right? After what he defended them like that, I was just like, John Cena, why haven't you met BTS?
Literally.
Like, you could be like,
he deserves
hi,
it.
at Big Hit, can I meet BTS? And Big Hit's gonna be like, hi, at John Cena, yes, you can.
And they're gonna say, meet us here, and he's gonna go there, and they'll be like, John, where are you? We can't see you. Thank you. I'm here all night.
If when BTS and John Cena meet, when John Cena comes through the door, if that background thing saying John Cena is not in the background, then what's the point?
They should add one. Make a new one to add BTS. John Cena and BTS.
Boom.
Fireworks, monster trucks, us in the background.
She said us in the background, you're right. We're in the background with the pom-poms like, wah! But let's talk about our comeback. So the BTS Black Swan. I'm really excited to see the choreography for this because of the type of song that it is. And this ain't even the single, y'all. So I'm just like, what to expect.
First of all, I would like to say Mr. Taehyung rapping, sir. That rapping he was doing. I was like, okay, rap line, come through, sir. I see you've always wanted to be a part of it. Welcome. Enjoy.
He has always been a part of it. They just don't let him.
He's on all the demos, just not the final part.
Exactly.
I know Tay, when he came in to record this, was in the red jacket he used when he did the cypher from that one year. He was like, I'm ready.
They were just like, you know what? Let's throw in some trap beats, but let's make it like classical. And I'm
there's like two versions.
How did that? Well, no, I know. Yeah, the one from the video, which has more string, more like of that classical music. My favorite one. But even the one that's just like on, I'm assuming the album and like, Spotify and things like that. Like even that still has that.
It does, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It still has that vibe to it.
I am a hoe for classical music, and this hit it.
The lyrics to this, though, kind of saying like, what if what I'm doing is like that's making music and things like that. What if this song or the music I'm doing doesn't make my heart like flutter anymore? Like, because like in the video they put that thing that said, a dancer dies twice, like once when they stop dancing and then
Yes, the quote's like when. Oh wait, no. It says a dancer dies twice. Once when they stop dancing, and the first death is more painful.
Yeah. So I you know, you're listening to this and you're just like, okay, vibing, and then you actually read the lyrics and it's like, damn, like they're kind of, I feel like this album is gonna be so much more like super personal than what their past things are. And again, going with the thing with Shadow, amazing, like, oh, genius. Yes.
Yeah, I saw a fan say that they were like, I feel like this last album was like for the fans, like, but this album is like for them.
BTS, yeah.
And it goes with the theme too, because of like the whole like losing passion for something that you love. So like I'm pretty sure they went through that, and so like this is just kind of like their feelings during that time, probably.
Well, Yoongi did talk about it during the series. I think it was 2 series ago, and he was talking about how he would be sitting on his computer and get really, really upset because nothing would come to him. He's like, why won't it come? And that's what I thought of when I was like reading the lyrics. It reminded me of that instant. So I'm sure, like, you know, they have like writer's block, or even I'm sure that there's been periods of times where they're just like, you know, I don't feel like the passion for it.
You got to think about it too, you know, like they probably got to a level that they're so big and everybody expects greatness, and that stress and that like, you know, that expectation and the pressure, it probably got, you know, it gets to them and they're just like, damn, like I don't, like, do I want to do this? It's like how they said when they were doing their speech, you know, that they kind of were thinking of disbanding, you know?
Yeah.
Like it became more like a job than like something that they love to do, like something that just naturally happened because people were expecting them to crank things out so often and it had to be perfect.
Yeah, and then on top of that, what they did, like after they talked about that, they did like a whole complete 180. And I feel like ever since that they talked about it and like released like those emotions that they were talking about, they completely changed their aspect, and now I feel like they're more genuinely happy now. Like I see them happier.
Yeah.
With their performances, the music, just them being around each other, I see them as more relaxed. I feel like they really like finally took that time and like really worked on themselves and what they want. And I'm sure like this album is like the reflection of like the past, or maybe like the process of them accepting those feelings.
To this point.
And I think for BTS in particular, and honestly anybody who's in a like their mindset is creative, like as a writer, as a photographer, as an artist or a dancer, like it's something that you continuously carry with you. Like you don't just turn it off. You're just not like walking down the street and you see a flower. A writer can write about that flower. Like instantly they think of a million things they want to say about that flower. A dancer wants to interpret that flower. Like being a creative mind, like your mind is constantly about like the art you want to portray and give out to people. And I think it's tiresome. Like it's something you continuously carry with you. And as wonderful as it is, speaking from someone who, like all of us, we're all in a creative space in our mind, like whether it's videos, whether it's writing, whether it's like anything we do, like everything can spark an idea, and sometimes it's exhausting. Like your brain is continuously working to come up with different ways to show like who you are and show your art and show yourself. And I think a lot of people take that for granted when it comes to BTS, because they're constantly giving us content that's just purely like beautiful art that is never coming from anyone else. It's never unorganic. It's always from
and it's
them.
not half-assed ever.
Exactly. So I feel like this album, especially in this song, like the way that they were saying things, like you felt when I was listening to it, I don't know how to explain it. I felt like tired. Like not tired in the way that it's like, oh, I'm tired of this, tired in the way like I don't know what else to do. Like I've poured my heart into everything, and if people don't understand, there's nothing I can do anymore. But I'm just tired of I'm tired of trying to prove myself. Like this is my art, this is what I do, and this is what I love, and it's like a take it or leave it kind of scenario. And I specifically felt it in this song, specifically with Yoongi's second verse, the one that's followed by J-Hope's verse. Like it just like the way he rapped almost seemed like he was like tired or like exhausted. And I was just like, shit. Like you feel it when you listen to BTS's music. And it's so hard to find artists that when you listen to them, you feel like they're genuine, like the connection. Like with BTS, language aside, like you feel the genuineness and like their art.
Oh yeah, definitely.
For me, I feel like the album is just going to be like a new level inside of their minds that I don't think a lot of people are prepared for. I think we're thinking like, oh yeah, it's going to be deep and stuff like this. And there was the whole thing about Shadow, like a whole side of ARMY was like, oh, Yoongi's depressed. This is his cry for help. Like if y'all are thinking about this for this song, I can only imagine what y'all are going to be feeling for this album. Because I feel like this album is going to be incredibly dark and incredibly gut-wrenching. Like you are gonna know things and find out things about how BTS feel that you probably never thought that they would ever share before, and it's exciting to be honest.
But you know too, like a lot of people were complaining about the auto-tune that they used.
They use it as an instrument.
Yeah, but I think it's genius the way that I read a thread that somebody made, and it was like, you know, when you do auto-tune, like they kind of put all of the voices together so you can't even differentiate like who is who and things like that. And
I was going to talk about that too. I was going to say that this song, it was people were having trouble being able to tell who's who. Mostly for like the singing parts, but yeah, it was because of like the way that they mixed it, and people were saying that it's because the album is about all 7 of them, and it could be that, it could not be that. BTS is like a group that plays around with their sound so much and so often that it could be just something that they wanted to try out and see what it could be. But BTS is also known for having like really deep and like thoughtful processes to create a song, so it could be that they did it on purpose because of the whole 7 album, but you know, we'll find out. I'm really excited for Namjoon's V Live though, that he does every album release and explains the process of the album and how it was created. I'm so fucking excited for it. Every album, because you know they drop multiple. Every album is something that I always like love, just hearing him talk about music and like how the album came to be. I hope he like touches base on that and other things too. But
I'm really excited to see what the title track is going to be like as well, especially because this is just the lead single. I'm excited to see what way they're going to go in, because Shadow and Black Swan are completely different. Different. So it's super exciting to see like if they're going to go for a genre that's more like Black Swan. Are they going to go for a genre that's more like Shadow? Are they going to completely like not go either way?
All I know is that this song Black Swan just gave me like R&B Bangtan again. It gave me that vibe again, and y'all know how I feel about R&B BTS. And and it's just like seeing all the underlines in the song, in the lyrics, and even like when they say the do your thing, like do your thing, for me was so eerie and like haunting, because for me it was just kind of like, you know, do your thing. It's like kind of somebody telling them like, okay, well, you know, do it, like just do it, like how you guys were saying, like it gets tiring, and it's kind of like everybody expects just greatness and like this like magnificent thing from them, and it gets tiring, and you know, at times you're just like, fuck, like I kind of just want to do this little side thing and that's it. I don't want to do something grand. And it just makes me so excited for the album because of the dark undertones.
Genuinely.
Yeah, and like this whole thing with art that they're doing too, is like connect BTS and everything. So like I think it's really cool, because I'm really wondering if like the art pieces that they selected or the artists that they selected, like if it's gonna go along with the album. Like for example, like Black Swan, we got the whole dance company performance art video thing, and how like it went with the song. So I wonder if like these pieces that are gonna be a part of like the Connect BTS art showcases have something to do or kind of connect with the album. So hopefully I get to go, because it's going to be going on. The London one's going to be going on when me and Britt are in London.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Yeah, so I'm really excited, and I really hope we have time to go. But like, as far
girl,
as,
y'all
like,
make some time to go.
I was going to say, yeah.
As far as like the art video, I thought it was really like how Carolina said, like the song sounded haunting. Like so was like the dance, like the boy that played the swan, and like I like interpreted some things about like my personal thoughts, because after that one, Army was connecting everything to the movie Black Swan, which is by far my favorite theory yet now. Like I love this. Like the whole thing is just Jin's hallucinations.
Oh, the schizophrenia.
Freaking love this. But like I kind of connected it to that theory of like the movie Black Swan, but also to the whole shadow thing. So like the boy clearly is like the swan, because he's the only one like not in black.
Yep.
He's like, and he's like moving around like a bird and stuff. So like if you wanted to interpret it the way what the shadow is, like he's like himself, and the people in the black are like his shadow, and they're like chasing him, because our shadow is the part that we're trying to conceal. But in order to like realize our true selves, you have to accept your shadow and like the things that like aren't so great about yourself. So I just feel like the whole time he's running from these things.
And at the end he accepts it. Oh my God.
At the end he accepts them, and when he accepts them, that's when they start like raising him up in the air, and they're like copying him, and they're not copying him. It's because now he's like a whole complete person, because he's realized himself and accepted his shadows.
Oh my God.
But also on the Black Swan part, the boy is a swan, and he's trying to like escape the darkness within himself, if you want to connect it to like the movie. And so like the part where he walks down the stairs, I kind of took that as like that's his descent into madness, like going down the stairs, because that's when the shadow keeps pulling him. Like all the people in the black keep pulling on him and trying to break him in. He's like fighting them, and then finally he just like merges and becomes one with the madness, and that's why every time he moves, the like madness move, and that's kind of like the whole Jin in the mirror thing. Like, do you know what I mean? And then, like, at the end, they raise him up, because at the end, he's finally, like, the darkness has consumed him.
Yeah, and even in the lyrics, they kind of say, like, you know, I'm not going back to the darkness. Like, I'm not going to drown in this darkness type thing. But I thought the same thing, Terika, with the whole, like, shadows, like, the people in the black being the shadows and following him, because they were copying him and, you know, tugging at him and things like that, and he was running away. And I was just like, you know, those are his shadows. And, oh, my God. I'm telling you, this is this my favorite BTS concept? Maybe.
I'm so excited for this album. Like, it's just gonna be so good.
I love all of this, and I'm writing all this. I do see what you're saying, Terika. Like, it makes so much fucking sense, and I did see the theories on Twitter about it too.
Yeah. Somebody even put clips from the Blood, Sweat, and Tears video with clips from the Black Swan, and I was just like.
But I mean, again, like the whole universe connects. So I'm sure, like they had like maybe not like this album per se, but they had like the concept maybe in mind. I don't know. They tie everything together. Yeah, I don't know. They're time travelers. I'm convinced.
Even so, they always find a way to tie it. Even if the album has nothing to do with the theories or anything completely, they always find like whether it's in the music videos or at least one song where you could tie it back to the universe. I'm just waiting for TXT's universe to collide with theirs now. Like I need that.
I would love
to happen.
I mean, it kind of low key does, because you know, don't get me started.
No, I know, but I'm saying I can't wait for them to actually physically be like here
in each other's universes. Yes, I know.
But yes, BT, I'm fucking excited for this album. I'm sure we'll dive more into this song when we do our album review, which is inevitably coming because, you know, it's us.
Can't wait for my birthday present from BTS.
Love that. The next song we're going to talk about is ZICO Any Song. And if you are on K-pop Stan Tweet, you have seen someone dancing to this song.
Yes.
On Instagram, on Twitter, on some kind of platform. You've seen your fave do a dance to this song.
It's so cute.
It is. ZICO, again, this ZICO, he's a genius, man. This man can do no wrong in my book when it comes to music. He's so good.
I felt so connected to this because it was.
I did too. So this was my entire college.
Like experience. It was just like now. I felt that now because it was just like, you know, it's a party setting. It's your birthday. Everybody's celebrating around you, and you're just like, can everybody leave me alone? I'm trying to just be by myself and to like do nothing, like dance around like crazy and by myself. And I'm like, wow, like that's me when my friends ask me if I want to go out, and I'm just like, no, I have plans. What's your plan? Watch YouTube and lay in bed? I don't know.
Exactly.
What's your plan?
There's
no
a
plans.
part where he's just like looking around. Everyone's just like partying, and like the party grows, and he's like looking like, I don't know, half the people here, and he's just looking around at everyone having fun. And just reminded me of a time when I was in school, and me and like two of my friends were just sitting in the middle of this party, and everyone's just like having fun. And one of my friends looks at all of us and she goes, I can't do this anymore. This is gonna be an every weekend thing. And that's how, like, and her face just reminded me, like the ZICO's face reminded me of her, how she was just like, exhausted by all the people around, just like passed out and like partying, and you're just like not about it, but you don't want to be that person that's like not there.
FOMO.
But, like,
FOMO is a real bitch. That's literally what it is. But yeah, ZICO came back with a very quirky pop type of song. But I love for this song too. They one of the quotes that I related to the most, it was just like, before it's too late, the last spurt, like there's not much time left in our 20s, and I was just like, damn. Why you gotta hit me right there?
Way to call me out, ZICO.
I'm saying, ZICO, how dare you?
Hands.
How dare you? But I love it. It's kind of just like, I just want to act goofy. I don't want to think about anything. I just want to do my own thing and have fun and not have to deal with, like Kyle Terica said, like people I don't know and this big old crowd. Like, I want to just chill.
I really just wanted to say that the beat, I fucking loved it. Specifically the piano and the saxophone parts. I said, oh, okay, bitch. Yeah, and oh my gosh, the way that he slowly changed it over the course of the song, though, it made me feel like I was listening to 3 different songs at the same time, but in a good way. Like, good. It didn't sound messy. It was just, like, mixed so beautifully.
And then, obviously, like, he's doing, like, that challenge for it, too. And it's just
I loved
so cute.
watching his little videos. It was so cute.
Like, I remember, like, when it came out and it was him and Hwasa, and people were just like, what? Yeah. And then it just went from there, and now everybody's doing it. But it's, like, the best thing ever. I love when they come up with little, like, you know, little dance challenges thingies for songs.
Oh, my gosh. Like, the chicken noodle soup one, that was so dumb. Like, they were like, it's so easy to do. Like, when BTS was saying that, I was like, you guys are professional dancers.
I'm saying.
Right?
Everything that he does, everything he touches turns to gold. That's what I like to say.
I forget how hot he is, to be honest.
Have we ever talked about like a bad ZICO song? I don't think so.
No,
like
because it doesn't exist.
It doesn't exist. Exactly. That's what I thought.
Every song that he comes out with, I'm like, this is my favorite ZICO song, and then he comes out with another one. I'm like, no.
This is my favorite.
This is my favorite song.
I really dig this one though.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, no, I really think this is my favorite song.
Nah, my favorite ZICO song will always be Soulmate featuring IU. Everybody, that song is a
you're right.
hits. But or Oasis by Crush.
Oh,
bop.
Oh yeah.
Pour Up by Dean. Bop. Jay from DAY6, or his pen name, I guess his new stage name, EAJ. Is it?
He is so annoying. He finds ways to just do his name in like the most weird ways.
EAJ.
J6.
DAY6 is Jay. He released a song called LA Trains.
Many as Chicken Little.
Chicken Little. But he released a song called LA Trains. I love Jay, man.
And it was like, it's just like a little like mini thing that he did. I think it's really kind of like announcing his like return to YouTube type thing.
Yeah, everybody was like, look, he didn't forget his password.
But I love it. I love the vibe of it. It's very lo-fi,
I love the melody,
chill, like
yeah, it's definitely YouTube lo-fi study playlist.
Yeah, you right.
And it's good, and he sounds good.
I want to listen to the song as it's like raining outside, and I'm like reading a good book. You know, like that's the vibe I'm getting from it. I would like to say that when I read the song title, I thought it said La Train. I was like, wait.
La Train.
Yeah. I was like, wait. And then I was like, oh, he means LA Train.
I love
it. I forgot to put the period in between the L and the A, which is okay.
And he's also like spoken up recently about his mental health and things like that. Yeah. So I'm glad that he's slowly coming back to what he calls, you know, finding Jay again and getting back to that. But let's for our next comeback, we have, is it ENOi, ENOi,
ENOi,
ENOi, or ENOi, ENOi?
Please forgive us. We are dumb.
I think it's ENOi.
I feel like that sounds right. ENOi.
Yeah. Okay. Because everything's capitalized except for the I.
They came back with a song called Cheeky, and I love this. It is so cute.
It's cute.
So good.
I like the fantasy world that they did, and like how everything's like related to a fairy tale, and it's like, you know, I was watching, I'm just like, oh, this is like, it's cheeky, just like the title.
The song.
Yeah.
He's cheeky.
It's almost like they planned it.
Oh my god. Is it their concept? Wow. But it was crazy. I feel like I saw a lot of people, so I think we saw them like when they debuted, and we saw the music video for it. And I remember they were kind of like, you could tell. I was just like, you could tell that they're brand new, because they're not as expressive and things like that. And I actually found some people on Twitter, and they were just like, I like this way better than their debut, because I feel like it's more, like they got better. Like they're more expressive with their facial and like dancing and things like that.
I actually really like it. And the colors in the music video are
Yes.
so pretty. And when they're in those little like Prince jackets, I was like, oh my God, you guys are so cute. And their rap line is great. I really like
Yes. And there's a guy that had that red hair, and I was just like, he is good.
Love that.
And I think for this song too, the leader wrote the song.
Really?
I think the leader wrote the song and composed it or something like that. So, but I know that he definitely participated
we love a
in
95 liner.
I do want to point out though that this group did go through some shit recently.
Oh no.
Yes, apparently Knet that didn't like them started reporting their Twitter account.
Oh yeah.
Got it suspended. And then they finally got it back, but it was like they just did it because they just didn't like them and suspended the account days before this comeback.
What the heck?
Yes. And I'm just like,
who has the time?
First of all, how
saying,
cruel
bitch.
that is. Just because you don't like a group, just mind your own. Like,
mind your business, bitch. God.
but it was just a bunch of K-nets, and they just mass reported the account. But they got the account back, thankfully, and then with that, they got a bunch of new fans, because I saw a bunch of people who were just like, oh, I didn't know what was going on, but I saw this and I thought it was not fair. And then I checked them out, and they're so cute and good. So, you know what?
Aw, so it worked out.
How the turntables right now. What's up?
How the turntables.
How the turntables.
The next comeback we're going to talk about is ANS. It's called Say My Name. It's very cool. I did some research about it, and the same person that produced Adios by Everglow produced this song.
I knew it!
Oh!
I thought it was like they're definitely a mix between Everglow and G-Idol. That's who they are.
Oh my God, yeah. I see that.
Yeah.
But the song reminded me of Everglow, yeah.
Which is okay, because people were going crazy about it too, and I'm like, it's fine. Songs get sampled, and the producers.
Exactly the same. It's just similar.
Exactly. Exactly. The producer also sometimes producers leave the same elements to their songs, and that's their trademark as well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not bad, because I did see people getting mad about it, and I'm like, bitch, for what? It's a good ass fucking song. I really like the song, honestly.
It's not even exactly the same. It's it has elements that are similar.
It just had, exactly.
Yeah.
So people were like, are they copying Evergo? I'm like, no, they're fucking not, bitch.
No.
Weird.
But I do have to talk about the breakdown, before the chorus, before the drop, when they're speak now, boy, just say my name. I was like, oh,
yes.
Through Queens, yes. And the choreo, when they were in that all white outfit, I was like, oh, okay, I'm here for all
for
of
me,
you.
it was the rapper, the girl with the lavender hair. I loved the black
short
dress
hair.
that she was wearing.
The short
Yes, with the lip ring.
I love that outfit. I loved her too. I'm like, oh, I really got a bias. What's up?
That girl got me. She came on the screen with that lip ring. I was just like, oh. She came out spitting fire. I said, oh, okay.
So we all had the same reaction. Oh.
Yep.
This song I fucking loved. Added it to my playlist. What's up?
The red and black leather was my favorite. I liked that. Their chokers were cute.
It was just a really dope video. I like the coloring of it too, with the lights in the background and stuff. It was super cool. And obviously, all four of us biased the girl with the lavender hair. So if
that's
anyone
what it is. Let's go.
The next song we're going to talk about is a girl group I have now newly fallen in love with. Their name is DreamNote. They came back with their song Wish, and I'm high-key in love with them. I'm not going to lie to you.
They're really cute. They're adorable.
I think I follow some people that like DreamNote, and I saw them on my timeline before.
I also saw them at my
timeline, and then
yeah.
when Kat retweeted and was just like, hi, can somebody tell me who these girls are? I'm just like, oh, that's DreamNote. And then
That's DreamNote.
me, I only know them from Twitter, because that's our educational place. That's my morning paper.
I'm saying
Same.
same. So that's why. So when she was just like, I've fallen in love with DreamNote, I'm just like, good, because they look really good, but I've never like checked them out. I just see them everywhere, and they dance like their dancing is out of control. Amazing. Like it's amazing.
Mm-hmm. I think that's what, like, first, even when watching this video, like, their choreo was super great. And, like, I love that the song is cutesy, but the choreo had, like, very sexy elements to it.
Yeah.
And I was like, yes, I love this. And then, like, there's a member who's a whole ass Irene and Wendy love child. And I'm in love with her. She's so good.
I also like my favorite part though in the song is when in the chorus when they're just like dream no in the back, like
so dream and dream no. I was like,
yes,
oh, so cute.
I love it so much.
And I'm not someone who explicitly loves cutesy concepts, but for this I was all there for it. They kind of remind me of like A Pink. I had like an A Pinky vibe from them.
Okay,
yeah.
That.
Yes. And I love A Pink. So now Cynthia's going to say something about how she hates cutesy concepts. Go ahead.
Well, duh. That's like everyone knows I hate cute concepts. However, I did like the song, but I did not like the first 50 seconds of it. It's not a bad song. I liked it after the first like 40 to 50 seconds. Then I was like, oh my God, it gets good. Like the beginning, I was just like not about it. And then I was like, oh shit. And then the chord hits and I was like, oh my God, this is a fucking bop. And then the rest of the song was amazing. So
basically she's gonna go edit it and cut off the beginning and then put it on her playlist.
Basically.
I fucking love the little melody that they would sing about the dream when they'd be like dream now. I was like, oh my God, bitch, yes, I want that as my ringtone.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like it's really
the video cute. Yeah, like it's no secret. I don't like cute concepts, but it's cute.
Wow, she's growing, everyone.
We got progress, everybody.
She's evolving.
I'm never gonna officially love it, but I can appreciate it.
She says that now, but she's getting more and more into like her biases doing aegyo.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like imagine if Raven was in front of you.
Oh, she giggles all the time.
Shit.
Like that's how I test Cynthia's true love for her bias. I like show her a video of them doing something cute. If she's like, ugh, that's how I know she don't love them like that. But when she's like, oh, that's how I know. The other day, I showed her a video of, I forgot who it was. Oh, Felix doing something cute. And she was like, and I was like, up.
There it is. The hee comes out. She's like, hi, I'm hard and I hate cute concepts. Also, Cynthia.
But only for like certain people, okay? Like I still want to throw out for most of them.
Like going back to what we said, like these girl groups coming out now, like I feel like there's so much more potential because they're being marketed in like a more like diverse way,
in a better way,
and in a way better way. Yeah, so I'm really excited.
They're embracing the feminine movement, and I am here for it.
Yes,
we love women.
Yes.
And we love women of all concepts. Girl crush, cutesy, sexy. Just yes, all of it.
Twerk it out. Let's go.
We're going to end, obviously, with songs of the week. My songs of the week are Victon songs because I was re-listening to their entire discography in the past couple of days, you know, for no real reason. But Victon So Bad was on repeat for a lot, and Sunrise, which are two of my favorite Victon songs. So those are my Victon songs of the week. I would also just like to say, Doohan Say, I don't know who you think you are. Or
why is he naked all the time now?
What you think you're doing?
You said why not?
I know we all said that we want to see your tattoos, but I didn't mean for you to get half naked in a robe with your neck all out and your chesticles and your abdicles and everything just all out.
I love how his back tattoo says blessed because guess what? We're blessed looking at them.
Just stop. It's too much. It's too much.
That picture is just a blessing.
Girl, there's a whole set.
That's why it says blessed.
The 4 pictures that we sent weren't even it. There's like a whole fucking plethora of them.
Oh, excuse me. Then
it was a whole fucking photo shoot.
Okay, well you better send me the photo shoot because
She said send me that photo shoot.
It was a whole fucking thing. His titties were out. Everything was just out. Sejun, my man, Sejun with his fucking chest built like a fucking transformer. Why is his shoulder so big? Why is his waist so tiny? I don't understand.
The proportions don't make sense.
It don't make sense. Anyway, Stan Victon, Stan Talent. The V in Victon is for vocals. Thank you.
Oh my God.
You're right.
You right. Hi, I have 3 songs of the week because guess what? I can do that.
Because this
My
is our
first
podcast.
song of the week. My first song of the week is Black Swan by BTS. I don't give a fuck if it was just released today, okay?
Hey.
And it has been on repeat all day.
Mood.
My second song of the week is Healing by 17 because I have been listening to 17 non-stop
I love
as well. My one song of the week, because it's still happening, y'all, is
my God.
1,000 Stars. That is from their latest Japanese album and is a fucking masterpiece. Every single song is great. Even the fucking instrumental bitch, love that. That bitch, I listen to that too. Fuck it.
Beautiful.
I only have 2 songs of the week just because I won't subject y'all to 3. Like, I just...
You've done like 4. Shut the fuck up.
No, because I feel like I always have so many every day.
Listen,
and
don't worry.
just like,
Don't worry about it, Terica, because guess what? Now we are making a Spotify playlist of all the songs we talk about and all of our songs of the week. So if you're out there and you're just like, man, Terica, why you always have like 15 songs? Don't worry. They're all in a playlist for you, and it's all tagged in the description below.
Okay, so I have 3 songs of the week. My first song of the week is by One We, Ring on My Ears.
Yes.
Sorry.
I love that song so
Love
much.
this for you.
My second song of the week, like Cynthia, is a BTS Black Swan. I don't care, it just came out. I've been playing it all day. It's a masterpiece. And my third song of the week is NCT No Longer. I love that song. It gets me in my feels. I sometimes just go back and watch. Yeah, I just watch clips of them actually recording the song, and I just like fall in
Oh my
love.
God, I'm laughing because we literally like I have a one song of the week and you have like a
NCT song of the week. Yeah. New segment.
Every week.
Well, my songs of the week, I've been listening to Black Swan a lot today, even though it's been the one day. But I've been, again, in my 17 feels, and I've been listening to Hug by 17 a lot.
Oh.
And let me hear you say, because I love that song, and they didn't play that song. Okay.
Fun fact, didn't know 17 had a song called Hug until I watched Carolina and Marianne's concert review.
Yes.
Which is posted on our YouTube channel if you did not know.
Yes.
Carolina did attend the concert with our friend Marianne. And they did a whole review and it was beautiful and funny. Go watch it.
Thanks. Yeah, it was a good time, everybody. But like we said, we mentioned earlier, KCON, if you guys want to see this in person, this funniness, this mess, this chaos, please, in your KCON sheet thingy-majiggy survey, just put Natural Average Fangirls because it gives you 3 options. You can pick one of them, and if not, just make multiple surveys because why not? They're not gonna judge you.
Make multiple surveys. Also, chances are the first 2 people that you put are already booked for KCON, so you might as well give us a chance.
So give the new fresh faces a chance. Thank you.
Put us in the girl group part. Who cares? Fuck it.
We'll go up and perform something.
I mean, hey, we need that segment of us doing covers.
You're right.
But yeah, so that was our podcast. That was our podcast for the week. Our chaos. Jesus Christ. Will we ever get it together? Oh, one more thing I would like to say. As a choice, everyone. Our beautiful cherry boy Byung-Kwan is...
As a what?
As a choice. Thank you. Our beautiful boy Byung-Kwan is hosting choice. He's hosting a show on Arirang called Pops and Soul. So if anyone wants to, support him, he doesn't think that people are watching his show, but I watch it every day and I'm really proud of him and everyone should watch it. Thank you.
I didn't know he was hosting it. I thought there was just like clips from one episode.
No,
that he was just
hosting it. He's their
I only see the clips on Twitter.
Well, now you know, Terica, and you can go and watch him be cute.
So be a good choice because he's adorable.
He's trying his best to speak English.
And it's so cute.
I know, like I see the clips on Twitter. I have time now since NCT life is over. but Run BTS just started again. So
damn,
I gotta
Terica.
start watching Run episodes.
Damn. Can't even give Byung-Kwan, like, the episodes are literally like 3 minutes long.
Okay, I got the time.
But yeah, so support him.
I get it. It's a full-time job, Tarika. I get it. I understand.
So whether you're gonna support Byung-Kwan or Pops and Soul, whether you're getting ready for BTS's comeback, whether you may or may not be seeing 17 next week, like me and Cynthia,
We'll find out.
make sure you always
Fangirl on.